Well, yeah, at the moment when the police stopped me for that reason, the police officer mentioned that I could not drive it anymore. So I sold it and now I just use rides or Uber.
Ask him, does he understand that by entering into the guilty plea to the 3 charges that he's doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
¿Entiende usted que se está declarando culpable ante estos 3 cargos sin la ayuda de un abogado?
Sí, pues me declaro culpable y pido perdón porque no tengo cómo pelear el caso.
Yes, I do plead guilty and I apologize, and well, I cannot afford one.
Does he understand that by entering the guilty pleas that he's waiving his right to a trial?
¿Entiende usted que al declararse culpable, usted está renunciando al derecho a tener un juicio para este caso? ¿Entiende?
Sí.
Yes.
And sir, are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Y señor, usted está presentando esta declaración libre y de voluntad propia.
Sí.
Correcto. Yes.
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into this plea?
¿Y usted entiende que está en su mejor interés declararse de esta manera el día de hoy?
Sí.
Yes.
Let him know that the court will accept his guilty plea to the 3 charges.
El juez va a aceptar su declaración de culpabilidad ante los 3 cargos.
Let him know the total fine is $2,195.
La multa, and I'm sorry, Your Honor, to interrupt you, but I only mentioned 2 charges to him.
There's a 3rd charge of failure to maintain lane.
Okay.
Maintain insurance.
Yeah, because that, okay, so suspended registration and maintain insurance is the last one.
And driving without a valid license.
Right, I said that.
So there are 3 charges.
Yes, it's just only 2 were mentioned. And I want to make sure.
The other one to him, yes.
Yes.
Let me know all 3.
Okay, y el tercer cargo que no le había dicho es porque usted no mantuvo el seguro del auto. Entonces, no licencia válida, no registro y no seguro. El total de la multa van a ser $2,195. ¿Puede pagar usted eso hoy?
Voy a pagar hoy.
I'm going to pay today.
Ask him, is he entering a guilty plea to all 3 charges?
¿Se declara culpable usted ante los 3 cargos?
Sí, me declaro culpable.
Yes, I do plead guilty.
Let him know the total fine for all 3 charges is $2,195.
El total de la multa por estos 3 cargos es $2,195.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he able to satisfy the fine today, or does he need some time to pay it?
¿Puede usted pagar la multa el día de hoy o necesita tiempo para hacerlo?
Lo voy a pagar hoy mismo.
I'm going to pay it today.
Let him know that he will be given a plea form. Fill out the plea form and sign guilty. And also he can satisfy his fine today if that's what he wants to do. Ask the señor if he has any questions.
Señor, se le va a dar un formulario para que usted lo llene poniendo culpable, que es guilty en inglés, culpable de estos cargos. Y puede usted pasar a pagar la multa el día de hoy. ¿Puede hacerlo?
Sí.
Yes.
Ask him, does he have any questions?
¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta?
Mis cargos que me pusieron, ¿los van a borrar o va a quedar abierto? ¿Cómo?
Are you going to take away those charges or is it still open? What's going to happen to those charges?
Once the fine is paid, that will close out this case.
Una vez que usted pague por esa multa, los cargos van a permanecer en sus antecedentes, pero ya se cierra el caso.
Ok, está bien. Muchas gracias. Esa era la pregunta.
Okay, thank you very much. That was the question.
All right, let him know that he will be directed to the clerk's office to satisfy the fines.
Usted va a ir ahora a la oficina de registros que lo van a llevar ahí para pagar en la ventanilla la multa.
Sí, está bien. Gracias.
That's fine. Thank you.
All right, that will take care of the matter. If I can please have the next matter in the lobby.
Ok, me puede pasar a la siguiente persona que necesita intérprete del lobby.
What's your name now? Beverly Banks.
Page 2, Judge.
Take care. Okay, I'm going to page 2. Who's on page 2?
Miss Beverly Banks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ms. Banks?
She's still connecting. She's connected now.
Ms. Banks? Ms. Banks? Beverly Banks Miller.
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
Ms. Banks Miller?
Banks, but yes.
Ms. Banks, you're charged with a speeding charge. What is your plea to that? Not guilty, guilty, or nolo contendere?
Nolo.
All right, do you understand that by entering into the nolo plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes.
Do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes.
Are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into this plea?
Yes.
The court will accept your plea to the charge. The fine amount is $175. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Once this is paid, your speed has been reduced to make this a non-reportable offense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Are you able to pay this within 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
I'll pay it today.
All right, they will give you your plea form. Please fill it out, circle nolo, and satisfy the fine. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you. Can we go to the next person in the lobby?
We have Jorge Barrios. He's on page 2. He's right under Miss Banks.
Okay, if I can please get does he need an interpreter?
No, he does not.
All right, Mr. Barrios.
He not on? One moment. There we go. He does qualify for a NOLO, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Barrios,
Yes.
it's my understanding that you're entering a nolo plea to the charge, sir?
What was that?
Are you entering a nolo plea to this charge, or are you entering a guilty or not guilty?
Nolo.
Do you understand that by entering into the nolo plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes.
Do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes.
Are you entering into the plea, sir, freely and voluntarily?
Correct.
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into the nolo plea?
Yes.
The court will accept your nolo plea. The fine amount is $175. Can that be paid in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
I can pay it today.
All right, your nolo plea has been accepted. Once accepted, his speed will be reduced to 54 in a 40. And they will satisfy this, sir. All right?
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Let's go to the next person in the lobby.
Okay. How you close this? You have to close it.
Shirley Jones.
Oh, really?
We have Shirley Jones on page 16.
Thank you. You said on page 16?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Jones,
Yes.
can you please turn the video on?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Jones, what is your plea to the traffic control device violation?
Guilty.
You understand that by entering into the guilty plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay it first.
Do you understand that?
No.
Ms. Jones, what is your plea?
No.
Do you understand that by entering into the no-lo plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes,
Judge
sir.
Freeman? Judge
Yes.
Freeman,
Yes,
we're unable to confirm the no-lo plea.
I got it. Do you understand that by entering into the no-lo plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
The court will accept the no-lo plea. The fine amount is $175. This will be reduced to a basic rules violation once this has been paid. Are you able to satisfy it today, or do you need a longer period of time?
I could pay it in 2 weeks, sir.
All right, you will be given a 2 weeks agreement to pay this. Do you understand that? You will
Yes,
get
sir.
your plea form and your 2-week agreement today. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Let's go to the next person in the lobby.
Caitlin, she doesn't have a phone, so she's using the lobby phone.
What's the next person's name?
Caitlin Waiter,
Starts with an L.
starts with a C,
The last name.
W. W-A-Y-D is in David A.
Page 26.
Thank you. All right, young lady, what is your plea to the loitering charge?
Guilty.
You understand that by entering into the guilty plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
I do.
And do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering into the plea, young lady, freely and voluntarily?
I am.
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into this plea?
Yes.
The court will accept your guilty plea to the loitering charge. The fine is $385. Are you able to pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
2 weeks is fine.
All right. You will be given a plea form and a 2-week agreement. Please fill that out today and make sure that you comply with the 2 weeks. Do you understand
Do
that?
you want to pass me those?
Yes, sir.
You all want to go to the next person in the lobby?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
One moment, sir.
Matthews is 2 teams ahead. Do you have, hold on. Matthews. She's in the lobby. Okay, this ain't gonna work. Can y'all have a seat for me? Can y'all have a seat over here for me? And I'll call you once I get to that point, okay? Thank you.
Judge Freeman, we have Rima Matthews on page 19.
Thank you. Ms. Matthews,
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
I can't complain, Judge.
Good. What is your plea to the seatbelt violation, young lady?
Nolo.
You understand by entering into the NOLO that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering into the plea, young lady, freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
The court will accept your NOLO plea. There will be no fine, but in the future, please wear your seatbelt. Do you understand that?
Thank you, sir.
All right, you're free to go. Let's go to the next person.
You enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
All right.
That's good, right?
Let's keep it moving. Ms. Green, who's your next person?
I believe we've cleared the lobby.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all sure enough got it going on. Now let's bring everybody in.
Okay,
What's
well,
going
good.
on, Andreas?
I got Shirley, Banks.
Miss Banks?
You're muted, dude.
I was
Let's
talking with my
bring
mom.
in everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Prosecutor, I think you have some people, the attorney cases. Do you have any announcements on those?
Morning.
Judge, I've already taken care of all those cases.
Okay, are they all being reset?
No, the majority of them are, there's only one that's being reset. The majority of them are paying.
Okay, all right.
He's an old.
As you all
Everyone-
come into the queue, please mute your devices. Everyone mute your device. Everyone coming into the queue, mute your device. Please type your full name and your email address in the chat.
Hello.
Type your full name and your email address in the chat. Type your full name and your email address in the chat and send it to FBMC.
Excuse me, what do I send it at?
Everyone mute your device. Type your full name and your email address in the chat. I am hearing some discussion in the background, which lets me know that your device is not muted.
Deben ponerse en mudo todos y pongan su nombre completo en la pantalla para que aparezca en la pantalla. Deben estar en mudo y permanecer así hasta que el juez llame su nombre.
Type your full name and your email address in the chat. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Forest Park Court.
En el chat deben poner todos ustedes su nombre y su dirección electrónica, su email, en
There
el
are
chat.
certain rules of virtual court that I'm going to go over.
Varias reglas que voy a repasar con ustedes.
Number one, keep your device on mute until you hear your name called.
Número 1, mantenga su aparato en mudo hasta que oigan que llame su nombre.
Number two, there should be no distractions in your background.
Número 2, no debe haber ningún tipo de distracción atrás de ustedes.
Number three, you should be in the proper environment for court.
Número 3, debe usted presentarse como si estuviera en el tribunal.
No bathrooms and no bedrooms.
No puede estar usted en el baño o en una recámara.
Number three, you should
un
have
dormitorio.
proper connectivity of your device.
Número 3, debe tener una conectividad apropiada de su aparato.
And number four, please allot 4 hours for this court session.
Y por favor, tenga en cuenta que esta sesión pudiera durar 4 horas, así que quédese ese tiempo aquí con eso en mente.
Please understand, if you violate any of the rules of virtual court,
¿Entiende usted que si usted quebranta cualquiera de las normas del tribunal,
that your session will be terminated
se le va a terminar su sesión
and you will be ordered to come to in-person court.
y se le va a pedir que venga en persona a la corte.
Momentarily, I will call the calendar.
En un momento yo voy a llamar la lista de causas del calendario.
When you hear your name called, you will announce your plea.
Cuando oiga su nombre va a anunciar qué tipo de declaración va a presentar.
Your plea will be not guilty, guilty, or no contendere.
El tipo de declaraciones es no culpable, culpable o que no discuta los cargos, o sea, nulo.
The reason why your name and email address should be in the chat
La razón por la cual necesitamos su nombre y su dirección electrónica en el chat,
address it to FPMC.
que debe usted enviarle directamente en el chat a la parte que dice FPMC.
All communications will be done via email.
Todas las comunicaciones que se le envíen de aquí en adelante van a ser por medio de correo electrónico.
You will receive your plea form via email.
Usted va a recibir el documento para la declaración por medio de email.
And all other official court documents.
Y cualquier otro documento oficial del tribunal.
Once received, please execute through DocuSign and send back immediately.
Una vez que lo reciba, prosiga con DocuSign firmando el documento y envíelo de vuelta.
Again, please make sure that your email address and your full name is typed in the chat.
De nuevo, asegúrese que su dirección electrónica y su nombre completo aparecen en el chat de esta sesión.
I'm going to go over your rights to be sure that you understand them.
Yo voy a repasar con ustedes cada uno de sus derechos para asegurarme que los entienden.
First and foremost, you are presumed innocent.
Primero que nada, se preasume que usted es inocente.
It is the city's burden to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
Es la prueba de cargo que deba comprobar la fiscalía que usted es culpable más allá de una duda razonable.
You have the right to a trial.
Usted tiene derecho a tener un juicio.
At the trial, you have the right to be represented by an attorney.
Y en un juicio tendría el derecho de tener la representación legal de un abogado.
If you cannot afford to hire one, this court will appoint one.
Si usted no tiene los medios para poder contratar a uno de su cuenta, este tribunal le va a nombrar a uno de oficio.
You have the right to confront and cross-examine witnesses.
Tiene el derecho a carearse con testigos y hacerle preguntas.
You also have the right to refute any evidence that's offered by the city.
También puede refutar las pruebas que la fiscalía presenta en su contra.
You have the right to call your own witnesses.
Tiene el derecho usted a citar a sus propios testigos para que declaren a su favor.
And you can subpoena their attendance, or you can subpoena for them to bring documents to court.
Y usted puede citarlos judicialmente para que se presenten o para que presenten cualquier documento en su declaración.
You also have the right to appeal any decision that you disagree with.
También tiene el derecho a una apelación sobre cualquier decisión que se tome.
All of these rights are guaranteed to you by our Constitution.
Todos estos derechos son una garantía constitucional que tienen las personas.
And it's very important that you understand your rights.
Y es muy importante que usted entienda cuáles son sus derechos.
Momentarily, I will call the calendar.
En un momento yo voy a llamar a la lista de causas que están en el calendario.
Unmute your device and announce your plea.
En ese momento que le llame a usted, quítese de mudo y dígame cómo se va a declarar.
Your plea will be not guilty, guilty, or no contendere.
Su declaración puede ser no culpable, culpable o nolo, que quiere decir que no disputa acusación.
If you enter a not guilty plea,
Si usted se declara no culpable,
you have the right of having a jury trial or a bench trial.
usted tiene el derecho a tener un juicio, ya sea ante el juez o ante los miembros de un jurado.
It's your choice if you want your case to stay in Forest Park or whether you'd rather it be bound over to Clayton County.
Es su derecho el elegir si quiere que este caso se quede en Forest Park o que pase al tribunal, al juzgado de Clayton.
I'm about to call the calendar. Again, unmute your device. Make sure that you keep your video on during this virtual court session.
Manténgase en mudo, voy a llamar las causas de los litigios y cuando llame su nombre, quítese de mudo y dígame cuál es su declaración.
Guillermo Acevedo Lopez.
Guillermo Acevedo López.
FTA. Omar Amaya.
No se presentó.
Hello?
Omar Amaya.
Omar Amaya.
Omar Amaya.
FTA. Is Guillermo Lopez available?
Guillermo
I'm
López
right
está
here.
aquí.
What is your plea?
¿Cómo se declara?
I am not guilty.
Thank you.
Are you hearing me good?
LeBrock Anderson. You can mute yourself now, Mr. Guillermo. LeBrock Anderson. FTA. Donovan Ashley. Donovan Ashley. FTA.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Who am I speaking with? Anderson Blash. Anderson Blash. FTA. Tanisha Bowen.
Here,
What
not
is your
guilty,
plea? What is your
not
plea?
guilty,
Thank
not
you.
guilty.
Lance Brown.
Bond
Lance
for-
Brown.
Bond
That's
forfeiture.
forfeiture. Thank you. Candace Cannon. Candace Cannon. FTA. Juan
385.
Juan Cardona Marco.
Juan Cardona Marco.
Juan Cardona Marco.
Oh,
What
Juan
is your plea,
Cardona Marco.
sir?
¿Cómo se declara?
Yo soy Juan Cardona, guilty, pero no Marco.
I am Juan Cardona, but I'm not Marco. ¿Cómo
It
se
says-
declara?
Guilty.
¿Cómo
Is
se-
the date of birth February 1999?
Yes, that's me.
All right. Dante Carter.
Bond
Dante
forfeiture.
Carter.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Markeith Cash.
Guilty.
Thank you. Shantanique Chappelle.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Charles Claudio Rodriguez. FTA. Antonio Cobb. Antonio Cobb. FTA. Eric Collier. Eric Collier. FTA. Zaki Cross.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your plea, sir?
I'm really not sure what to plea on.
It would be not guilty if you did not do it, or guilty or nolo if you're accepting responsibility.
That's what I'm not sure, because the situation I'm in, I wasn't able to do what was done before the court date.
I'm going to put you down for not guilty, and we will discuss this later, okay?
All right.
Stacy Crutchfield. Stacy Crutchfield. FTA. Angel Damasio Melendez.
Ángel de Damancio Melendez.
FTA.
Your Honor, I see him on the screen. He's present, but I don't know if that's him.
We'll have to find out what his plea is later.
Guilty.
Are you pleading a guilty plea?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, Your Honor.
Amelia Davis. Amelia Davis. FTA. Cedrice Denard.
Right here. I'm here, sir.
What is your plea, sir?
Not guilty.
Thank you. Mustafa Diakai. Mustafa Diakai. You all please keep your devices muted. FTA. Travis Dillon. Travis Dillon. FTA. Tiffany Dixon. Tiffany Dixon. FTA. Gregory Dumas. Gregory Dumas. FTA. Quantavious Durden.
Not guilty.
Thank you, sir. Henry Aguirre.
No, sir.
Thank you. Arturo Escudia.
Arturo Escutia.
Bond forfeiture. Demario Fails.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Rebecca Fawcett.
Guilty.
Thank you. Leobardo Flores Felicio.
Leobardo Flores Palacios.
FTA. Bobby Franklin.
Guilty.
Thank you. Jeline Galalina Garcia.
Your Honor, you call Gregory Dumas?
We will come back to you, sir. Please mute.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Jeline Galalina Garcia.
Jolene Garcia, Galanina Garcia.
Estude Luis Garcia.
Culpable, señor.
Estuardo Luis Garcia. Guilty, Your Honor.
Thank you. Christopher Gates. Christopher Gates. FTA. Lonzo Gibson. Lonzo Gibson. Bond forfeiture. Larry Glass. Larry Glass. FTA. Jose Gonzalez Montoya.
Jose González Montoya.
Culpable.
Guilty.
Thank you. Jaquan Good. Jaquan Good. FTA. Destiny Granger.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Orlando Gresham.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Mansu Gui.
Not guilty.
Thank you. Jaleesa Harlan Spencer.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Shanika Hawkins. Shanika Hawkins. FTA. Robert Helen Mandala. FTA. Garland Eric Hill. Eric Hill. FTA. Tahiria Hines.
Guilty.
Tahiria Hines.
Guilty.
Thank you. Jasmine Hodges. Jasmine Hodges. FTA. Corbett Holman.
Bond forfeiture.
Bond forfeiture. Alexandra Hortman. FTA. Michelle Hunter. Michelle Hunter. FTA. Lori Irvine or Lori Irvin. FTA. Larissa Ivy. Larissa Ivy. FTA. Jaleesa James. Jaleesa James. FTA. Tommy Johnson.
There, I think she's, Your Honor, she's there. She's just on mute right now. It's labeled Jaleesa Head on her device.
We'll need to get her plea when we come back. Tommy Johnson. Tommy Johnson. FTA. Shamel Joshua.
No,
Shamel Joshua.
No.
Thank you, sir. Walanda Casa. Walanda Casa. FTA. Lester Kuntz. Lester Kuntz.
Here.
What is your plea, sir?
Guilty.
Thank you.
Well,
Earl Wright. Earl Wright.
Bond forfeiture.
Aliyah Lane. Aliyah Lane. FTA.
Yes, I'm here.
Ms. Lane, what is your plea, young lady?
No, not guilty.
Thank you. Rhonda Littlejohn. Rhonda, what is your plea?
Nolo, I think.
Thank you. Fidel Lopez.
Fidel Lopez.
Fidel Lopez. FTA. Tanaya Luna.
Bond forfeiture.
Ayana Mabry. Ayana Mabry. FTA. Talia Mallard. Talia Mallard. FTA.
It's Talia Mallard.
All right, Ms. Mallard, what is your plea?
Guilty.
Thank you. Joshua McIntyre. Bond forfeiture. Francisco Mendoza Guzman.
Francisco Mendoza Guzman.
FTA. Laisha Moore.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Lakeisha Moore. Lakeisha Moore. FTA. Jasmine Phipps.
Not guilty.
Thank you. Carrie Pierce. Carrie Pierce. FTA. Laura Reyes or Reyes. Laura Reyes.
Bond
FTA.
forfeiture. Bond forfeiture, sir.
For Laura Reyes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Laura Reyes.
Jermaine Ross.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Debrata Roy. Debrata Roy.
Your Honor, no guilty.
Thank you. Tyra Salas. Tyra Salas. FTA. Nikita Simmons. Nikita Simmons.
Nolo.
Quincy Small.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Christopher Smith.
Nolo.
Thank you. Sherry Smith.
She's a
Sherry-
reset.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
We've reset her.
Okay, thank you. Billy Spears.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Benny Sprouls.
Reset.
Thank you. Tolles Stafford. Tolles Stafford.
I see him on the screen.
Guilty.
Thank you. Jarquavia Steelwell.
Bond forfeiture.
Thank you. Dennis Summers. Dennis Summers. FTA. Byron Tolbert.
Not guilty.
Thank you. Tanaya Valentine. Tanaya Valentine. FTA. Baron Vincent.
Hey, can we leave the thing after our name was called?
No, you
Yes.
cannot, sir. We will be in court for the next 3 or 4 hours. What is your plea, Mr. Vincent?
Present, Your Honor, not guilty.
Thank you. Ronald Washington. Ronald
Guilty.
Washington.
Guilty.
Thank you, sir. Kimberly Watson.
Stafford Toles, guilty. So how does that work once you like?
Kimberly Watson. Darius Weaver. Darius Weaver, FTA. Kyla Webster. Kyla Webster, FTA. Shayla Whitehead. Shayla Whitehead, FTA. Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams, FTA. Daryl Williams. Daryl Williams, FTA. Diane Williams.
Not guilty.
Thank you. Tangela Williams. Tangela Williams. Tyrone Wood. Tyrone Wood. That concludes the call of the calendar. If you did not hear your name called, let me ask you to please state your name. I'm gonna need to do this one at a time. If you did not hear your name called, please state your name.
Si no oyó su nombre que fue llamado, por favor, diga su nombre. Quítese de mudo y diga su nombre.
I'm here for Rose White. I think we were looking into that.
They are looking at that, Attorney Casab. Thank you. If you did not hear your name called, please state your name.
Leobardo Flores Palacios.
Leobardo Flores Palacios.
Gregory Dumas.
Wait a minute.
Un momento.
Okay, Flores, what is his plea?
Flores, ¿cómo se declara?
Culpable, guilty.
All right, let's go to the next person. The next person is Gomez.
Dumas, D-U-M-A-S.
All right, what is your plea?
Nolo.
Thank you. All right, is there anyone else?
Dennis Summers.
Your
Can y'all
Honor,
hear
you
me?
called my name, but I wasn't able to
All right,
speak
Mr. Dumas,
because
what is
I
your
was
plea?
muted.
Nolo, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, young lady, what is your name?
Jaleesa Head,
Head, what is your plea, young lady?
not guilty.
All right, Jaleesa, is it, I don't know that it's on here. Is there?
It was my married name, but I've been divorced for a couple of years
What
now.
was your married name?
James.
Yes.
And what is your plea, Ms. James?
Not guilty.
All right, thank you. Is there
Dennis
anyone
Summers.
else?
Dennis
Is there
Summers.
anyone else?
Dennis Summers, can you hear me?
I can.
You called my name, but I couldn't get through. Dennis Summers is not guilty.
All right, thank you. Anyone else?
Stafford Toles. Stafford Toles, can you hear me?
I can. What is your plea, sir?
I'm Stafford Toles and guilty.
¿Alguien más que no haya escuchado su nombre, que haya llamado al juez?
All right, is there anyone else?
¿Alguien más?
All right, what I'm going to ask you to do, Madam Clerk, is to place the NOLOs. Oh, let's do this. Let me handle the NOLOs and the not guilties and send the guilties to the prosecutor.
Okay.
Because of the GCIC situation.
Okay. And I see Candace Cannon has her hand raised.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Candace Cannon has her hand raised.
Ms. Cannon? Turn your video on, young lady.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So if you will give me the no-los and the not guilty and give to the prosecutor the guilty.
Okay. Okay. Working on it now.
Okay, take your time. I have a couple of warrants to sign anyway.
Attorney Kassab.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Were you able to speak with the solicitor?
I have not been able to speak with him. It disconnected when I was in the room earlier and I logged back in.
I see.
You said you had to email something as well?
His MVR, his driver, his
Yeah, come on.
Is there anyone else on here that pled guilty that has not received an invite?
I haven't heard anything.
Okay.
¿Hay alguien aquí que se haya declarado culpable y que no haya recibido la invitación por correo electrónico para firmar el documento por DocuSign?
I didn't get an invite.
What is your name?
Tahira Hines.
I'm sorry, say your name again. I got it.
Tahira Hines.
Okay. Mr. Stafford,
Yes.
on your device, do you see an invite to go through it?
Where will I see that at?
It'll be at the bottom of your screen, sir.
Stuff done. You know that, baby.
No, I'm on my cell phone. I don't see no nothing said.
We did send it to you.
It will be inside my I'm in my text
It should be on Zoom, sir.
on Zoom.
Yes.
No, I'm not really too good about computers and everything, but I touch the screen. I just see mute, stop video, share.
There's nothing about a breakout room invite down there. Because everybody else is over there. You're the only one that's not.
Oh no, I don't see nothing says invite participant and
Okay, well, just remain here, sir.
Okay.
Ms. Payton, am I joining the room that says attorney room?
Oh, yes, there's one attorney that's waiting on you over there. And I did send you all his information.
There's the
Let me
information.
know when you're ready for me to rock and roll, Miss Payne.
We ready. We got everybody over in the breakout room.
So I have all the no-los and the not guilties, right?
Yep.
All right. Everyone who has entered a not guilty plea, make sure that your full name and your email address is typed in the chat.
Todos los que se declararon no culpable, asegúrense que su nombre completo y su dirección electrónica, o sea, su email, aparece en el chat, porque de ahí reciben información futura.
Do we have the email address for Senor Lopez?
¿Tenemos la dirección electrónica para el señor López? Señor López.
Madam Clerk, do we have his email address?
One moment, I'm checking. What's his first name?
Guillermo.
Yes, we have it.
Guillermo.
All right,
Sí, lo tenemos.
we will send him his new court date and he can disengage.
Señor Guillermo López, le van a enviar la fecha futura cuando tiene que comparecer en corte y ya se puede desconectar. Ahora.
The next person is Tanisha Bowen. Is her email address and full name in the chat?
Yes, it is.
All right, she can disengage. She will receive her new court date. The next person is Zaki Cross. Zaki Cross.
Yes, we have it.
All right, Mr. Cross?
Yes.
You're charged with mistreatment of animals. You had some confusion about what you should plead. Right now, you're being placed on a trial calendar. Did you have any questions before we gave you your new court date?
Yes, Your Honor. The gentleman that came out for animal control gave me until the court date to give the dog vet care or find a new place. And he had the dog passed away before it could receive vet care. So I was just confused. That's all.
Or were you mistreating the dog?
No, it was my girl's ex-boyfriend's dog, and he left it with her. And that after 4 days, I didn't know that it legally belongs to me after that. So I was feeding it and everything, but it wouldn't eat. It started not eating and things like that.
Let me leave you on the not guilty so I can hear from the officer why you received the charge, okay?
Okay.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Can we confirm that?
It's confirmed.
All right, sir, you can disengage. You'll get your new court date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Next, Cedrice Denard.
Yes.
You've entered a not guilty plea. Do we have his name and email address in the chat?
We have it.
All right, sir, you will receive your new court date through the chat. We'll see you on your trial date, okay?
Thank you. Have a good.
Thank you. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Next is Dumas. He's entering a no-lo plea. Mr. Dumas, are you entering a no-lo plea, sir?
Yes, sir.
You understand that by entering into the no-lo plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Freely.
All right, sir, the fine for this is $385. Your no-lo plea, this is a city ordinance violation. The fine is $385. Can you pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
A longer period.
All right,
time.
sir, you will be placed on probation for 6 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Your probation will end the moment this is paid. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have you typed your email address and your full name in the chat?
Yes, I did.
Can we confirm that?
I don't see
Wow.
it, sir.
Excuse me, what did you say?
I don't see it.
All right, let me get you to repeat. Mr. Dumas, just tell them your email address.
Governor263@gmail.com.
Repeat it.
Governor, GOVERNOR 263@gmail.com.
Do we have it now, Ms. Yates?
I have it.
All right, sir, you will receive your plea form to which you'll enter a no-lo and your probation information through your email. Fill it out completely, send it back immediately, and comply with probation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you can disengage from the call. Thank you. Quantavious Durden.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Quantavious Durden.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Durden, you've entered a not guilty plea, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you showing up under Janisha Carter?
Yes, because I'm using her phone
All right,
to do the
we
Zoom
will give
meeting.
you a new court date. Have you typed your name and your email address in the chat?
I have it.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you will receive your new court date through your email. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you can disengage. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Next is Henry Agur. Agude. Mr. Agude, what is your plea to the charge, sir?
Señor Aguirre, ¿cómo se va a declarar ante el cargo?
Sir, Your Honor, can you repeat yourself, please?
Mr. Agude?
Oh,
I plead no law, sir.
Do you understand that by entering into the no-lo plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
And do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering into the plea freely and voluntary?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is going to be reduced to a basic rules violation. The fine amount is $200. Are you able to satisfy that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
Will I be put on probation if
If you cannot pay it in 2 weeks, yes, you will be placed on probation.
Okay, I'll try and pay in 2 weeks.
All right, sir, you will be given 2 weeks to pay. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir, I did.
Can we confirm that?
It's confirmed.
All right, sir, you will receive your plea form and your 2-week agreement through your email. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank
thank you. You can disengage.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next is Mansu Gui.
Yes, sir.
Young lady, did this vehicle belong to you at the time of the stop?
Yes, sir.
What is your plea to the 2 charges?
I think, what do you mean?
What is your plea? Guilty, not guilty, or no?
Not guilty.
Not guilty? All right, have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, I did.
All right, let me ask you, did you have valid insurance at the time of the stop?
I did, but I think my father cut it off, so I didn't have it.
No. I'm asking you, at the time that they stopped you, did you have?
No, I didn't.
And what did you say your plea was again?
I said not guilty, but I guess guilty.
Let me go back. Did you have valid insurance at the time of the stop?
No, sir.
So you tell me, what would you like for your plea to be?
Guilty.
Do you understand that by entering into the guilty plea that you're doing so without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
And do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Page 17.
All right. We're going to convert the suspended registration to expired registration. You hear that, Ms. Yates?
Yes, sir.
And we're going to convert the failure to maintain insurance to expired license. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Gui, your total fine is $1,445. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You will be placed on probation for 12 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
2 months of your probation is mandatory. After 2 months, if you paid this fine, you can get off of probation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have you typed your name and full email address in the chat?
Yes, I did.
Can we confirm that?
It's confirmed, sir.
All right, young lady, you will receive your plea form to which you will enter a no-lo plea, and you will also receive your probation information. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The total fine is $1,445. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck to you. You can disengage.
Solicitor, from the last time we ran his driving.
Next is Jaleesa Head or Jaleesa James.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I am fine. You've entered a not guilty plea. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, have you typed your name and your email address in the chat?
I think I did. I don't know if I did it correctly, but yes, I did.
All right, can we confirm that, Ms. Yates?
I don't see it.
Under Jaleesa Head James or Jaleesa James?
I don't see it.
All right, young lady, can
It's
you
probably
repeat your
Jaleesa
email
Head.
address? She's on
My
page
email address is
15 at the
Jaleesa
bottom.
J as in it's J
Go
as
ahead
in
and
joy,
repeat
A
your
as in
email
apple,
address.
J as in joy, A as in apple, L as in love, I as in ice cream, S as in C, E as in egg, H as in Harry, E as in egg, A as in apple, D as in dog @gmail.com.
You will receive your plea form and your new court date through your email. Do you understand that?
When, Your Honor?
You're gonna receive it no later than tomorrow, close of business.
Okay, so am I so once I get the court date, how would this work?
You're gonna come back to court and we're gonna have a trial.
Is that with a bench trial or jury?
You get to choose. Do you wanna have a bench trial or a jury trial?
The bench is the one with the cop that arrested me?
Both of them will have the lawyer, both of them will have the cop there. One will be with the jury deciding your guilt or your innocence, and the other one will be with me deciding your guilt or your innocence.
Oh, Lord, Jesus.
Which one would you like?
I'm not sure. Can I?
Why don't we just bind you over to Clayton County where you can have a jury trial, okay?
Oh, no, hold on, no, time out. No.
Let me say something to you.
And would that be, hold on, would
I
that
need
be
for
with a
you to
state
tell
judge?
me, okay?
Okay, if I bound it over, will it be state?
It will go to the state court, that is correct. It goes to the state court. That's correct.
I don't look good in, hey, Your Honor, I don't look good in Clayton County.
Well, let me do this,
So I'm
Ms.
gonna
James.
keep it
Let
here.
me go to the people who know what they want to do, and I'm gonna come back to you.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next person will be Jamel Joshua.
Okay, Bunny,
Your
what you
Honor.
say you have to do?
Jamel Joshua, what is your plea, sir?
Nolo.
Do you understand that by entering into the NOLO plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And sir, do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you entering into the plea, sir, freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, I will accept the NOLO plea. This is going to become a non-reportable offense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, the fine is $50. Are you able to satisfy that within 2 weeks, or do you need a longer
Yes, Your
period of
Honor.
time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can we confirm that, Ms. Yates?
I have it.
All right. Mr. Joshua, you will receive your plea form and your 2-week agreement through your email. Sign it, send it back immediately, and make sure you've made payment within 2 weeks. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you so much, sir. You can disengage.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Next is Aliyah Lane.
Yes, I'm here.
Ms. Lane, you've entered a not guilty plea, is that correct?
Correct. I do have a question.
What is your question?
If I enter guilty, will I just pay the ticket?
That is correct.
Do I have the option of doing a defensive driving course, or?
The defensive driving course will make you eligible to have this as a non-reportable offense. The fine for this is $175.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, can I just enter the guilty plea and then do the driver's?
All right, do you understand by entering into the guilty plea that you're doing this without this assistance of a lawyer?
Yes.
And do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes.
Are you entering into the plea, young lady, freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
So, young lady, you will have up to 30 days to take a state certified safe driving course and to provide proof to the court. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You will pay a fine of $175, and once you've done that, this will become a non-reportable offense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No, all the information will be sent to my email.
It will. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, I have.
Can we confirm that, Ms. Yates?
It's confirmed.
All right, young lady, you can disengage. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is Rhonda Littlejohn.
Yes.
Ms. Littlejohn, what is your plea to the tag charge?
I said NOLO.
Is that what you'd like your plea to be?
Yes, we have it.
Well, I have a question. I sent some documents in. The issue with my tags is that my car is not passing the emissions test.
Then you need to go pay the ad valorem tax so you don't get any more tickets.
Okay, so but the car still isn't passing passing emissions.
I understand that, but you got this ticket because you keep driving it. So I'm telling you to go pay the ad valorem tax so you will stop getting tickets.
Just pay the ad valorem tax.
That is correct. Now, of course, you're gonna have to pay the fine, but hopefully you will not get any more tickets.
Okay, this was my first ticket. So when I pay the ad valorem tax, do I just go to the tag office?
Yep.
And what do I do about the emissions?
Hopefully you will get your car fixed so that it will pass.
Okay, well, I just got it fixed maybe a little over a week ago. And the thing of it is once I get repairs in my car, I have to drive it for the computer to turn over.
That's why you need to go pay that alarm tax.
Okay. Office. Okay, and what is the fine?
It is $165. And this is a non-reportable offense.
Okay.
What would you like your plea to be, young lady?
I guess I can remain NOLO.
Do you understand that by entering into the NOLO plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes.
And do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes.
Are you entering into the plea, young lady, freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
The court will accept your NOLO plea. The fine is $165. Can you pay that in 2 weeks?
Yes.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, I did.
Can we confirm that, Ms. Yates?
It's confirmed.
All right, Ms. Littlejohn, you will receive your plea form and your 2-week agreement. Please make sure that you make the payment within 2 weeks. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. You can disengage from the call.
Okay, thank you. Good day.
All right. Jasmine Phipps.
Here, Your Honor.
Ms. Phipps, you've entered a not guilty plea to the tag charge. Is that correct?
Yes. Correct.
Do you want me to keep the case here in Forest Park, or do you want it bound over to Clayton County?
We could stay here in Forest Park, sir.
All right. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Can we confirm that, Ms. Yates?
Yes, it's confirmed.
All right. Ms. Phipps, you can disengage. We'll see you back here on your trial date.
Thank you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Next is Dababrata Roy. Dababrata Roy. FTA.
We gave him he's not guilty, and we gave him a reset date.
Okay, thank you. Next is Monique Simmons. Monique
Nikita
Simmons.
Sir.
Excuse me?
Nikita Simmons.
Nikita Simmons, what is your plea to the charge, young lady?
Nolo.
Do you understand that by entering into that plea, you're doing so without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
And do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Young lady, this charge will be reduced to a basic rules violation, which makes it a non-reportable offense. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The fine is $175. Can that be paid in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
Yes, sir. I could pay it in 2 weeks.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir. I'm number 5 on the list.
All right, Ms. Yates, can we confirm that?
It's confirmed.
All right, Ms. Simmons, you will receive your plea form and your 2-week agreement. Please sign and send back immediately, and make sure that you make payment within 2 weeks, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, and you can disengage.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You do the same. Christopher Smith?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Smith, what is your plea to the charge, sir?
Nolo.
You understand that by entering into the NOLO plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
And do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you entering into the NOLO plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Sir, the court will accept the NOLO plea. The fine amount is $175. Can that be paid in 2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
And can we confirm that, Ms. Yates?
Yes, I have it.
All right, Mr. Smith, once the sum of $175 is paid, this will be reduced to a basic rules violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, please make sure you will receive your plea form and your 2-week agreement no later than tomorrow. Sign it, send it back immediately, and make sure that you make payment within 2 weeks. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, you can disengage from the call. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
All right. Next is Dennis Summers. Dennis Summers. Mr. Summers, please unmute. Next is Byron Tolbert.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm fine. Mr. Tolbert, you've entered a not guilty plea. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Is your email address and full name in the chat, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, can we confirm that, Ms. Yates?
It's confirmed.
All right, sir, do you want me to keep the case in Forest Park or you want it bound over to Clayton County?
Forest Park is fine with me, sir.
All right, we will give you a reset court date for Forest Park. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. You can disengage.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
All right, Mr. Summers?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You've entered a not guilty plea. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
No, sir. I need to verbally do it, please.
Okay, we'll go ahead.
ddiscount09@yahoo.com.
ddiscount09@yahoo.com.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Do you want me to keep the case here in Forest Park or do you want it bound over to Clayton County?
Yes, sir. We can stay in Forest Park.
All right, you will get a reset court date through your email no later than tomorrow. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And your plea form. Circle
sir.
not guilty and send it back immediately. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. You can disengage.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. Baron Vincent. Baron Vincent.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Mr. Vincent, you've entered a not guilty plea. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Do we have that, Ms. Yates?
Yes, we have it.
All right, sir, do you want me to keep the case in Forest Park or do you want it bound over to Clayton County?
I would like to stay in Forest Park, sir.
All right, you will receive your email, you will receive your plea form, circle not guilty, send it back, and you will receive your new court date. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir. May I say something, sir?
You certainly can.
What if I already got my tag and everything situated?
You still have to satisfy the fine for the violation.
And how much is the fine, sir?
The fine is $6.95.
Thank you, sir.
All right, take care. Next is Diane Williams.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Williams, you've entered a not guilty plea. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir. And I also uploaded some documents showing the area that I drove the truck down through and showing the area where I stopped my truck at, that I didn't violate any right.
We'll look at all of that on your trial date, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Will I have to come back to Georgia?
We're doing this virtually, so you'll be able to do it virtual.
Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you.
All right. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir, I have.
Do we have that, Ms. Yates?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Williams, you will receive your plea form, circle not guilty, send it back, and then you will receive your new court date. Ms. Williams, do you want me to keep the case in Forest Park or do you want it bound over to Clayton County?
Forest Park, I'm not familiar with all. I'm from Louisiana, so I don't know.
That's fine. Both of them are good courts, so you can choose, okay?
Okay, Forest Park then.
All right. We will reset you for Forest Park. You can disengage from the call. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, I have some more people left on here. We're going to figure out. Ms. James, have you made up your mind?
How you get out?
You're on mute, Ms. James.
Jaleesa James. Ms. James.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, what are you gonna do? You wanna stay here in Forest Park or you want it bound over to Fulton County? All right, we're gonna keep Ms. James here in Forest Park. Do we have her email address?
I'd like to do a bench trial. Hold on, wait, hold on.
Yes, we do.
Can you wait?
All right,
I'm
you can
sorry.
disengage, Ms. James. Take care. All right. We have Miss Stacy Crutchfield. That's the last one. Is that correct? And Tarika Ivy. Are those the last two?
We have a Stafford Tolles.
Stafford Tolles. I don't see Stafford Tolles.
One moment.
Let me look. And
He's on page 23.
thank you. Mr. Tolles.
Yes.
Yeah, this is one that
Can you hear me?
Andreas would have had because he would have entered a guilty plea.
Right. He was having some difficulty with going over to the breakout
All
room.
right, Mr. Tolles, what is your plea to the failure to maintain insurance charge?
I'm guilty.
You understand that by entering into the guilty plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes.
Do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
I'm kind of a little confused. Would it be best that I get a lawyer to?
Yes, it would be better.
Okay, I want to do what would be best for my interest.
Get yourself a lawyer and we'll see you back here on your trial date, okay?
Okay,
put him down
when
for
would
not
my
guilty.
trial date be?
They're gonna tell you, what is your email address?
My wife has an email address. I don't have one.
Where is your wife?
I think it Toast Danielle.
Is she there at the house with you?
No, she's at work.
Okay, we need to confirm her email address. I tell you what, I need for you to come down to Forest Park by Friday and give them all that information, okay?
Okay, come down to the place by
Come
Friday.
down to 320 Cash Memorial Boulevard and give them all that information.
Okay, you say 320
Cash Memorial Boulevard
Memorial.
in Forest Park. It's the public safety building.
Okay, the public safety building. Is that on the email, something that I got on my phone? You know,
I don't know, but I'm sure it is.
You received a text message from us, sir, about court?
Yes.
Okay. We'll contact you by phone.
Okay. If I cannot afford a lawyer, would one be appointed to me as a
Come
public?
down here, they'll give you a form to fill out to determine if you're eligible, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And
while we
that's
confirm his address,
Friday?
can you please tell us your address?
Judge Freeman.
My address.
Do you have all that, Ms.
My
Yates?
address.
We'll make contact with him, sir.
Okay, that's fine. They'll get that information from you, Mr. Toles. Thank you.
Okay,
you have a
thank
telephone number? You have a telephone number, Ms. Yates?
Yes, sir, we do.
All right, then Mr. Toles, you can disengage. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
All right, okay. Who is left?
I see Stacy Crutchfield and Lorraine Ivy has been trying to connect.
Let me get to Stacy Crutchfield. All right, Stacy Crutchfield.
Sir, you're on mute.
Hello?
Mr. Crutchfield, you've entered what is your plea to the charge, sir? Is it not guilty, guilty, or no low contender?
Well, I'm not guilty, Your Honor.
All right, that's fine. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Your Honor, I'm very slow on this, so I don't know what I'm doing.
That's fine. Tell them your email address.
Stacy.crutchfield@yahoo.com.
Do we have that, Ms. Yates?
I have it.
All right, sir, you will receive your plea form to which you will enter a not guilty plea. Do you want me to keep the case in Forest Park or do you want it bound over to Clayton County?
Well, I really rather keep it in Forest Park, but can I explain you why I'm saying?
Not today. Not today. You can't explain because I need to have the police officer here.
Okay.
So I don't want to hear the explanation today. I will just keep your case here and I will hear from you on your trial date. Okay, sir?
Okay, Your Honor, can I ask you a question? Can I go ahead and just pay the ticket?
If that's something that you want to do, then I will tell you how much the ticket is. The ticket is $175. If you'd like to pay it, you can certainly do that.
Oh, I didn't know it was that high. Okay. So when is my next?
They're gonna give you a new court date. If you decide to pay the ticket before your court date, then you don't have to show up. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so they're gonna send you your plea form, and then once you send that back, they'll send you your new court date. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, you can disengage from the call.
Thank you.
All right. Next is Larika Tyra Ivy.
How do I disengage that cutoff?
Your Honor, may the Spanish interpreter be excused?
Yes, and thank you so much for your services.
Thank you very much.
I don't see that.
All right, Mr. Ivy.
Looks like he's still trying to connect.
Yeah.
Okay, so plea was guilty or? Okay, cool, so let me show it, okay.
Mr. Ivy? He's not connecting. Just tell him to come down to court the next time.
Will do.
And how about Candace Cannon? We have not heard from her?
No,
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
let me know what else we need to do. I'll sit here.
All right, I got his.
That's all that I have.
Does Andreas have any other ones?
He's working.
I don't know how many may be over there.
Okay, I'll just wait. Maybe Mr. Ivy will connect at some point.
Train. Okay. 30 days? Okay. Thank you. Okay. And I'll just do those for 30 days. Okay. Yeah. Are you guys? We'll just have to reset him.